Big up, guys. Big up, guys. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Couldn't play the intro for some fucking reason. So I just come on here straight away. Oh well. Usually like to play my intro, but for some fucking reason, it's not working. Fuck knows why. Having shit with this today, to be honest. Hasn't been the greatest day in a way because I ended up having to go into work early this morning. And I was totally knackered, totally shattered, guys. I fell asleep. I've been asleep most of the day. I really wanted to do this stream, of course, and just been really tired and asleep. But I managed to get up, and I really wanted to do this earlier, of course. And of course, football was on as well. Got watching that, Aston Villa and Forest. What a great game. Villa winning 4-0 in that, was it Europa League semi-final. So they're through, 4-1 on aggregate, Villa. Congrats to them. Brilliant. But yeah, I just been not great today, guys. And I don't know how to get on here in the end, to be honest. A little bit pissed off, but just hope people will, well, I don't know, probably won't be anyone in the live chat at this time of night, but you never know. So yeah, I've got this going to be a fairly late one, obviously. So, but I won't be doing on here too long with it. Obviously, I'm doing another preview for the City and Bees game. More updated sort of one. I done one the other day, but I couldn't really see about the injuries or anything to players. So, who's going to be fit for the game? So I'm sort of doing more of an update now, more of another proper preview sort of thing. So news on that and injury updates and all that. And obviously this other transfer rumour or whatever, probably is a rumour. Yarek Gasiorowsk, I think that's how you say it. This guy behind me here. Yarek Gasiorowsk. So we'll see, but I will read all that in a little while. As I say, apologies. It's just been really bad today. But hopefully you can watch. You'll still watch live on playback, whatever, guys. So that'd be great. Please keep supporting me. You know, it's great. I'm always appreciate what you do when you obviously supporting me. Likes and subs. I'm on 233 subs now. So I hope that keeps going up. Get me to 250. That'd be amazing, guys. That'd be incredible if you can do that. My next milestone. Anyway, let's get into all this. And obviously, I'm just going to go. Yeah, I think we'll do the preview first, and then obviously the transfers. I'm just going to show you this article first, but I won't obviously read the whole thing, but involving one of our ex-players that has not long retired, actually, and that's Ben Mee. Sadly, the guy has retired now. Not long retired. But there's this article on the Bees website. Please check it out. Talking about, about his career, testing few years. Of course, we not long ago had him playing for us, Ben Mee. Great signing at the time. Amazing signing. Free transfer. You don't get many really good free transfers. But he was one. A shrewd signing. Absolutely great signing. Great servant. To us, okay, and he's probably towards the end of his time here. He wasn't looking that good. He wasn't quite as good. Injuries probably taking its toll. He was sort of like what we were talking, I think, middle, late 30s nearly, getting towards that. And, to be honest, he wasn't quite the same. But I thought, well, from the first time he came, he was amazing. For the first at least 1 or 2 seasons he was here, I thought he was superb. Great at the back. And, all that experience he had, obviously playing for Burnley as well. So obviously there's this article here. Please read this. Go on there and check this out on the Bees website, guys. Brilliant. Ben Mee, big challenges. Recently retired Ben Mee had a testing few years, both on and off the pitch, before signing for Brentford. But joining the Bees got him back to enjoying Premier League football more than ever. Me, the biggest part for me was my kids being able to see me play for as long as possible. I wanted to enjoy it, and for my family and friends to keep on enjoying it as well as enjoying it as well as supporting me. So yeah, that's good stuff. I mean, there's plenty more there. I mean, as I say, I'm not going to read through this totally. So yeah, he's retired at the age of 36, which is pretty good. I mean, okay, most players do sometimes go on a little bit longer, probably 38, 39, even 40 they can go on till, as we know. Well, some go on longer, as we know, Ronaldo and so forth. But yeah, that's if you can. If you've got to keep yourself really fit and free of injury, obviously, mainly. Likes of Vardy still going, Danny Welbeck, likes of they're sort of 35, 36, 39, whatever, 38. Going strong, but he obviously decided to call it a day, and it's no surprise, but I thought he was amazing to begin with for a little while there. The first couple of seasons, I thought he was superb. Absolutely amazing. And we wish him all the best at Brentford. Obviously away from football now, but he obviously still does work on telly, punditry, and so forth. And so good luck to the guy. Hope he's carries on. We've got a wife and kids, obviously. So good luck to him. Hope he's carries on well in his life, and all the best of luck to him, really. He was amazing for us, great servant to the Bees, and top bloke as well, really nice bloke by all accounts. So good luck to you, Ben. Have a good rest of your life, brother. And really thanks for your time and your all your time you gave to the Bees, your performances and everything. You never really let us down. So well done, my friend, and good luck for the future. Anyway, let's move on. As I go and check that out, guys. That great article there, great read. Really great story on him there. And but anyway, let's get on to the preview. Of course, we've got the big game coming up: Man City versus the Bees. Really tough game, and let's get into this one first. And obviously, yes, Saturday coming up, and a real big game, important game for us. Obviously at the Etihad, and 5:30 kickoff, live on Sky Sports, and referee Michael Salisbury. Not so sure he's that amazing with that. Well, not many of these refs are. Let's be honest. But anyway, He's the referee. VAR James Bell. Should be interesting. Hopefully, he won't make too many bad decisions, but I wouldn't count on that. Anyway, injury and team news. So this is what I'm really on here to look at. Pardon me. Man City. Josko Guardiola, leg out. Ruben Diaz, hamstring doubt. And Rodri, discomfort doubt. So, yeah, looks like Oscar Guardiola's definitely out for them, but Ruben Diaz and Rodri are doubts, so who knows, but Rodri, great player, of course, and Diaz are pretty good as well. But yeah, it might make it a little bit easier with them two out, I suppose. Slightly, but not much. Well, not that much easier, will it? It's always going to be tough against City. But anyway, our injury news: Vitaly Yanel knock out. Apparently, he must have another knock. I'm sure he was back. He was back in the squad. He was in the squad for the West Ham game. He was on the bench there. So looks like he may be out again by the looks of it, which isn't great. Rico Henry, hamstring still out. I'm surprised. I thought he was coming back as well, but no. They may both be fit for the last, was it 2 or 3 games? Last 2 games after this, which is obviously Palace and Liverpool, our last 2 games. They may be available for them. We'll see. And Jordan Henderson's still out with a knock. Well, actually a doubt. He may be back, but it's a doubt at the moment. And as we know, Carvalho, of course, knee out. So, yeah. That's I suppose out of the whole lot, that's still not too bad, but still some important players out there. Henderson, of course, we know Henry and Yanel. They're fairly important players, but we seem to be doing okay without them in a way. But probably could have done with them for this game. But you know, that's the way it is. Shit happens, you know. It is what it is. So. But anyway, let's get to this one, the sort of proper preview. I've decided not to go on the actual Brentford website for a change. I won't always keep going on there. I think there's some good ones that do these. Other good sites like this Sports Mole are pretty good. So let's see. Yeah, preview Man City versus Brentford. With their Premier League title hopes hanging by the finest of threads, Man City will endeavour to return to winning ways when they welcome European chasing Brentford to the Etihad Stadium on Saturday evening. The citizens have already beaten the Bees without reply this season. Yeah, why not? Winning 1-0 in the top flight. 6 months ago, securing a 2-0 EFL Cup 5th round victory in December. Yes, I do remember them. Not our best games, really, let's be honest. We weren't at our best. But, yeah, I know it was always tough against City, but we didn't play well in both games, I don't think. I think we were a much changed team for the EFL Cup as well. So, no, we just didn't do well enough. Lost 1-0 at home to them at the G-Tech. So, and then 2-0 in the Cup. So, not great. I hope we can do better this time. Yeah, I know we're at the Etihad. We are there. It's not going to be easy. But, you know, we've got to do something. We've got to build on that 3-0 against West Ham. You know, that's a little bit of a confidence booster. We needed that win. I mean, this is the real toughie, and if we get anything out of this game, it'd be incredible. I think it was good that we got that win against West Ham going into this because, you know, we needed 3 points because not totally sure points in this one. So that 3 points was crucial. Yeah, so anyway, it is advantage Arsenal in the Premier League title race after Man City dropped 2 crucial points in a breathtaking 3-3 draw with Everton at the Hill Dickinson Stadium on Monday night, ending a 6-game winning run in all competitions. And that kind of gives us hope, actually, that Everton, you know, got 3 against them, yes, at their own ground, you could say. You could say it was at their own ground. It wasn't at the Etihad. But, you know, the fact of the matter is they still got 3 goals. So it gives us hope that they are vulnerable, City. I don't think they are at their very best. And I don't think they've made that incredible amazing the season, to be honest. Yes, they won the Carabao Cup. That League Cup final, of course, against Arsenal. They may win the FA Cup against Chelsea. But I still don't think they've been amazing this season. And, you know, they let Arsenal pretty much now have a clear run at the Premier to win that. That's going to be possibly a formality now. Unless Arsenal really cock it up. Lose against West Ham or whatever. So I can't see it though. City really got no chance now, I don't think, of doing it after that draw. But you never know. You still never know. It's still there. It's still to be fought for. But you think Arsenal really are in the driving seat now. So I can't see him winning it. I mean, they've really got to go and beat us. And that might be the best thing for us because they will give us chances. They will give it. There'll be space in the back. We can see they're still vulnerable. Conceded 3 goals. You know, look at Mark Gahey. I thought he's what a defender he is. A fantastic defender. But he made an absolute cock-up. Howler in that game. To let them score with a bad back pass, terrible pass. So, you know, we got a chance. You know, okay, you know, we know it's the Etihad. It's hard. But I thought we've actually done pretty well away lately, still. And we had been picking up a lot of points away. So you got to go to teams like this and try and win. You know, you've got to. I mean, it is a tough run for us with City. Maybe not Palace as much. It still will be difficult at the GTEC, Crystal Palace, but at our own ground. But I still think we got a better chance of beating them. And I also think we got a chance against Liverpool, even though it's at Anfield. But they've had, you know, ups and downs this season, in and out of form, and can be great, can be poor, can be shit. So I don't know. I think we've got a real chance against them as well. It's just this one for me is the real toughie. This is the real because City's still trying to win the Premier still. And they're still a great team. They've still got some dangerous players, you know, incredible player, Erling Haaland, of course, Doku, Semenyo, Foden, you know, Cherky. How many more can I go through? Silva. You know, the list is endless, really. There's still so many dangerous players that we have to deal with. And this is not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy at all. It could be a backs to the wall job. And to try and really get something out of this, maybe a draw in the end. I mean, I love us to win, but I just got a feeling we can't. But You just never know. 11 against 11, any team on their day. And we have still got some good players of our own that can cause trouble. And what's it, a player on, is it 25 goals, I believe he's got now? Something like 25, Thiago. Well, you can never rule him out. City, you've got to be careful there at the back. I think they could be there for the taking, especially if they are going to go all out attacking us, really trying to get that win. Important win for them, and that would give us a real good chance of hitting them over the top. They'll be vulnerable at the back, be spaces there, surely. So for me, we could still have a good chance in this game of winning it. I mean, or a draw. But I'm not going to be totally confident about it, but I feel there is a real chance here. There is a real chance. But we'll see. Man City's deserved 1 goal half-time advantage quickly evaporated in the space of 12 second half minutes when Everton scored 3 goals, but the citizens fought back to salvage a point, courtesy of 1 strike from Erling Haaland in his 25th in the Premier League this season, and another in the 96th minute from standout performer Jeremy Doku. Yeah, incredible. 2 fantastic goals he got. Haaland scored a great goal. He finished his goal well as well. Who also netted a superb opener on Merseyside. So, yeah, Doku. Yeah, so real danger players that they've got. And we really have to be at our very best and alert and concentrated and be defensively sound, really. Pep Guardiola's side have dropped the joint most Premier League points from winning positions since the turn of the year. 12, level with Spurs and Newcastle. And the Catalan coach has accepted that the title race is not in our hands, indeed. 5 points separate City from leaders Arsenal with just 4 games remaining. Though the gap could be reduced to 2 points with a Sky Blue win on Saturday before the Gunners travel to West Ham on Sunday. Man City will welcome a return to the Etihad, where they are unbeaten in each of their last 15 Premier League games, won 12, drawn 3, scoring at least twice in 13 of those 15 matches. Since losing 2-0 at home to Spurs back in August last year. While Man City also hold a strong record against Brentford with 8 wins from 11 matches in all competitions. These encounters are typically tight affairs. Every victory for the citizens since 1997 has been by a 1 or 2 goal margin, with 5 of those including October's 1-0 away win decided by just a single goal. Brentford ended a 6-game winless run, their longest in the Premier League this season, drawn 5, lost 1. When they secured a 3-0 victory over West Ham United at the GTEC Community Stadium last weekend, reigniting their push for European qualification. Peter Andrews' side rode their luck at times against the Hammers outfit, who hit the woodwork 3 times. But the Bees held firm to secure their first home win since January. Now back in 7th spot, Brentford are just 1 point behind Bournemouth in 6th, but only 3 points above Fulham down in 11th. So there could still be plenty more twists and turns in the race for Europe. The West Londoners have developed a knack for scoring late goals this season, with only Liverpool 19 netting more in the final 15 minutes of Premier League matches than Andrews' men, 18. However, Saturday's opponents, Man City, have conceded the fewest in this time frame, 7. Brentford lost 2-1 at Old Trafford in their most recent trip to Manchester just over a week ago, and they travelled to the blue side of the city this weekend, having suffered defeat in 9 of their 17 Premier League away games in total this season. Only Fulham 10, Wolves 12, and Burnley 13 have lost more on the road. The Bees have also been beaten in 3 of their previous 4 league visits to Man City. But supporters will reminisce about the 2-1 triumph at the Etihad in November 2022 when Ivan Toney delivered a match-winning 2-goal performance. Yeah, haven't got him anymore though. I'm sure that was the season. I'm sure we done the double. I'm pretty sure we done the double. That was that season, I believe we done the double. Was it a 22-23 season, I think, or 21-22 season? We done the double over the then champions, Man City, Premier League champions. So we know it can be done, but it's really tough. It is going to be tough this time. Anyway, Man City Premier League form, drawn, 1-1, 1 drawn. So that's in 6 games, in 6 games, last 6 games. Manchester City form all competitions, 1-1, 1, 1-1 drawn. So we know how tough it's going to be. They haven't lost a game lately. It's very, very hard. And our league form, drawn, lost and won. So, yeah, in that time, we got a lot of draws. We were draw FC, let's be honest, and we only lost 1. But, we got a win in the last game. And we are back to 7th. So, yeah, I still think we have got a little bit of a chance here, but we'll see. Team news: Man City defensive duo Josko Guardiola, tibial fracture, and Ruben Diaz ankle are set to remain sidelined, while it remains to be seen whether Rodri will be ready to return after missing the last 3 matches with a groin issue. Guardiola is not expected to make too many changes, if any, to his starting lineup, but one potential alteration could see Rayan Aït-Nouri return at left back and Nico Riley move into midfield at the expense of Nico Gonzalez. Mateo Kovacic may also be ready to start after recovering from injury. Erling Haaland has scored 4 goals in his previous 6 games against Brentford, and he is expected to be joined in attack by Antoine Semenyo, Rayan Cherki and Doku. The latter has been involved in 6 goals across his last 5 appearances in all competitions, 4 goals, 2 assists. As for Brentford, Anthony Malambo and Fabio Carvalho, both knee remain unavailable, had been the whole season nearly, for selection, while Jordan Henderson, unspecified, and Rico Henry, fire, will have injuries assessed ahead of kickoff. So really, actually, what I said about Rico Henry before is not as bad by the looks of it. What was made out. He may be fit, who knows, and Jordan Henderson possibly. Andrews is also unlikely to shake up his starting lineup too much, but Kevin Schade could be in danger of making way, having failed to score in each of his last 8 appearances. Have been poor as well, let's be honest. Should the winger make way, I think it's about time. Keane Lewis-Potter could be moved into an attacking role, allowing either Henry, if fit, or Aaron Hickey to return at left back. I don't want Hickey there, he's not left back. Hope if Henry's fit, yeah. I would even put Romel Donovan in. You could keep Keane Lewis-Potter as a left wing back even, but have Romel Donovan ahead of him there, and leave Schade maybe on the bench or something. Drop him. He's got to be dropped. He's been poor. What's he done to deserve? Carrying on. Why is he still playing? I don't get it. Kevin Schade has just been poor. He's been absolutely poor. Igor Thiago netted his 22nd Premier League goal of the season last weekend. Yeah, it's 22. I don't. Well, they're saying 25. It's not 20. It's 22. He's got, unless they mean the cup. I know obviously he scored goals in the cup, so that's what they might mean by 25. But 22 in the Premier. He's just 3 goals behind Haaland in the Golden Boot race. The Brazilian striker will be looking to end a 3-game goal drought away from home this weekend, while Matthias Jensen, Miha Yarmolenko and Mikael Damsgaard are all set to continue in midfield despite the return to fitness of Vitaly Janelt and Josh Da Silva. Manchester City possible starting lineup: Donnarumma, Nunez, Kusanov, Gahey, O'Reilly, Gonzalez, Bernardo, Semenyo, Cherky, Doku and Haaland. Brentford possible starting lineup: Kelleher, Coyote, Vandenberg, Collins, Hickey, Jensen, Yarmolenko, Ouattara, Damsgaard, Lewis Potter, Thiago. Which actually don't seem a bad team when you think of that, but the thing is, if Hickey is a left back, he's not. He might put him there, but he definitely isn't a left-sided player. But it still looks a decent team there, and you know, got some good attacking players with Ouattara, Damsgaard, Lewis Potter, Thiago. That'd still be a very good team, and we'll give them some trouble, Man City, some threat that they've got to watch out for. So, yeah, that actually looks a pretty good team if that is the lineup. I'm not totally sure it will be. So Sportsmole, we say Man City 2, Brentford 1. Could well be. I still think, in a way, for us as well, this is sort of a free hit. We're not expected to really go to Man City and do anything, but it is a free hit. Because I think those last 2 games are definitely winnable, Crystal Palace and Liverpool. I never thought I'd be saying that about Liverpool, but the way they've been this season, yeah, for me, that's possible 3 points at Anfield. It really is for us. And Palace definitely at the GTEC. We should be beating them, you'd think. So I think those 2 are possible wins. This is the tricky one. But as I say, I think we should go out there and just give it our all free hit and go for it. I'm not too bothered if we do lose, but I don't want us to get totally slapped up. I don't think like a 4-5-0, 6-0, 7-0 or something or more. I mean, no way. But, say if we lose 2 or 3-0, 3-1, 2-1, whatever. But let's go out there and give it our all and just go for it, I think. Yeah, so Man City 2, Brentford 1 is their prediction. Man City have no choice but to dust themselves down for Monday's frantic draw and produce a clinical, mistake-free performance that can get them over the line against the top 6 chasing Brentford side, arriving at the Etihad with renewed confidence. Another closely contested battle between these 2 teams could be in store, but we expect the citizens to rise to the occasion on home soil and secure a hard-fought victory to keep their slim title hopes alive. Yeah, if that's the case, we lose 2-1. It's not too bad, but I think we've got a real good chance of possibly winning it. I really do. There is a real chance. But anyway, let's move on. I'm going to go on to talking about transfers now. That's the preview done. And hold on a minute, guys. I'm just going to have to go and have a comfort break. I'll be back very soon, guys. Just going for a comfort break. Apologies, guys. I really needed a comfort break. Sorry about that. I had to go. But anyway, yeah, I've got a couple of comments here before I carry on. Be up to you, Mel. Hi, Steve. Yeah, be up to you, my friend. I hope you're obviously really happy still. With Arsenal getting to the Champions League final. So congrats to you lot. I bet you're still buzzing. But anyway, it's not just bees that buzz, it's other teams as well. But yeah, be up to you, Jordan, as well. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're good there, bro. Hey, Steve, after we play our separate games, we got each other. Yes, I know, mate. Last game. And as I just mentioned, I think you're beatable in that last game. I really do. I think we can do you at Anfield. I really do. You've had a really mixed season and not great most of the time. So I really do think we could beat you in that last game. But let's get into this. And another player, well, could be a rumour here, could be nothing. But allegedly we're interested in this guy. Yarek Gasiorowsk from PSV, just 21. Another centre back. Well, as I say, we're definitely going for centre backs, aren't we, at the moment? Was he 25 million? So, yeah, not too bad. Fairly cheapish, I guess. Yeah, so what's that, 27 hours ago? Something like that this came through, 22. I think it's 22, actually. But anyway. Hold on a minute, just going to get to this properly. Yeah, 25 mil. This was 22 hours ago that this came up. Brentford are interested in Yarek Gasiorowsk, a 21-year-old Spanish-Polish centre-back at PSV Eindhoven. He has also attracted attention from Atletico Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. Arsenal are also preparing a bid of 25 million euros, so 22 million pounds. So whether this is true or not, I don't know. But apparently, allegedly, that's what's happening. For the defender, Gasiorowsk transferred to PSV from Valencia in July 2025 for a fee reported to be 9.8 million euros. And his current contract is valid until 2030. He has made 5 appearances for the Spain under-21 team, scoring 1 goal. Transfer market estimates his current market value is 16 million euros. Yeah, so 16 million if they're saying, what was it, 25, 22, whatever. I don't know. That's not bad. It's possible, but obviously if Arsenal are looking to get him, I doubt if we will. If it's possible for us to sign him. And I've got this other article here that says more about it as well. Let's go into this. Brentford join heavyweights in chase at PSV rising star Yarek Gasiorowsk. Yarek Gasiorowsk, the 21-year-old, has rightfully earned the nickname Minister of Defence. With his performances in the Eredivisie this season, has become one of the most coveted centre-backs of the summer 2026 transfer window. The defender who transferred from Valencia to PSV Eindhoven in the summer of 2025 for a fee of approximately 9.8 million has multiplied his value in his first year with the Dutch Giants, landing firmly on the radar of European powerhouses, standing at 1.91 metres possessing the ability to use his left foot like a playmaker and boasting a modern defensive identity, Yarek is one of the most strategic pieces on Europe's transfer board. Having appeared in more than 35 matches across all competitions for PSV this season, Yarek shines not only with his defensive skills, but also with his scoring contributions to the attack. Described as a defensive vacuum cleaner with an average of 5.6 ball recoveries per match, the young star has also begun to secure a permanent place on the Spanish national team's lists. His 90% pass accuracy in the Champions League is the most concrete evidence of how cool-headed he remains even under elite-level pressure. As his performance peaks ahead of the 2026 World Cup, the phones at the Pit Eindhoven club are not stopping for Yarek. While it is known that Arsenal scouts have made the Philips Stadium their home in recent weeks, two more established European giants have joined the list, Atletico Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. Furthermore, the Premier League's data beast, Brentford, is also lying in wait. Targeting record profit. The PSV Eindhoven management is at a strategic crossroads regarding Yarek. PSV believes the player is still at the beginning of his development and that staying for one more season could push his market value into the £50 million bracket. Manager Peter Bosz has coded Yarek as indispensable in the planning for next season's Champions League. For the player joined the squad for approximately £10 million or €10 million in 2025. It is rumoured that PSV will open doors in the £35 to £40 million bracket. The fact that Valencia holds a 15% sell-on clause on the player's next sale profit makes PSV act more strictly in negotiations to protect their net earnings. While the club's economic structure is very healthy, the idea of making two new high-potential reinforcements to the defensive line with a massive transfer fee from Yarek tempts the management. Interested clubs. Yarek's name is being mentioned with four major clubs from different European schools. Arsenal, Mikel Arteta's obsession with left-footed centre-backs is well known in the football world. Looking for both an alternative and a long-term partner for Gabriel Magalhaes, Arsenal is said to be an admirer of Yarek's technical quality and could start negotiations with a package including €25 million plus bonuses. Atletico Madrid. Atletico wants to fill the lack of toughness and intelligence in their defensive line with Yarek. It's stated that Atletico sees the player possessing a Spanish passport as a great advantage. And the Madrid side is preparing an official offer of around €23 million. Borussia Dortmund, the talent polishing centre of the Bundesliga, is looking for a name who can take on defensive leadership. Dortmund might try to convince Yarek by placing him at the centre of the project and promising him a guaranteed starting 11 spot. Brentford, the smart club of the Premier League, has put Yarek at the top of their database scouting list. It is rumoured that Brentford is promising to showcase the player on a massive stage for his next destination. Yeah, but is it as much as the others are going to offer? That's the problem. And looking at it, I'm not so sure. Are we going to be able to pay what they definitely want, the 25 million or whatever, 22, 25, whatever it's going to be? I think we could. I think that is a real possibility. But when you've got teams like Arsenal, Atletico, Borussia, after you. I'm not sure Brentford is entirely promising and really stands out from those. So to me, this may not happen. It probably won't. But the facts that we are linked, I guess, there is interest, and we are seriously looking at this guy. I mean, you just don't know. But I really can't see him. You know, he'd get game time with us, no doubt. I mean, the thing is, he could go to Arsenal and still not play games. He could still be on the bench. He could still be behind other players, the likes of Timber and so forth, you know, and not play. And let's go Madrid, he could be behind some other players. Borussia, he may not start. So he knows he'd definitely get games with us. I mean, and the sounds of it, he'd be fucking ideal in our defence. We need somebody like that. We really do. It's good on the ball, clever, playmaker, and defensively sound. We really do need that. Contract details and financial facts. Yarek's current contract with PSV continues until June the 30th, 2030. This 5-year long-term signature allows the Dutch club to play the role of the stubborn seller at the bargaining table. Currently earning a wage at Eredivisie standards, the young player is expected to reach the annual net £4 to £6 million or 4 to 6 million euros salary bracket at his new destination. It's predicted that Atletico Madrid and Arsenal will not have difficulty meeting these figures, while Dortmund will balance this amount with performance bonuses. So we're probably not even in that. Not in the conversation, you could say, really. So I'm not totally sure with this one. I would say it's a no-go. If it looks like Arsenal, Atletico and all that, well, what chance have we got? So I would probably shoot this one down and say it's a no-go already. But you never know. You never know. Obviously, watch this space still. You just don't know. It's just still possible, but I doubt it. As it says here also on this article, Arsenal are preparing a £25 million bid for highly rated PSV centre-back Yarek Gasiorowsk. Brentford, Atletico Madrid and Borussia Dortmund are also monitoring the defender ahead of the summer window. Somebody says here, I thought it's Jesus. Yeah, does look a bit like that. Another one saying we are linked with this guy and signed his teammate Mosquera. They were so mature for Valencia despite their young ages. Great future ahead for the two of them. We need playmaker, not defender. This guy looks like Bros, Jay. Still need to sign a defender. Arsenal, this is too much. I'm sorry, we have enough centre-backs. Russell Brand. I think that's a bit of an insult to him, isn't it? Really? But still. Big. Arsenal, first priority to me is selling the fringe players just after winning the Champions League. Then start proper business, especially in the midfield. This page with fake news. No, Michelangelo, brother. I thought it's Jesus. Defenders, yeah. Well, that's what it says about your manager, the old fraud bloke, Arteta, eh? You know, he just wants to play defenders. He's not bothered about attackers. So that don't surprise me, really. But yeah, for me, if this is the case, though, Arsenal, Atletico, whatever, Borussia are after him, there really is not much chance for us. There really isn't. I just don't know whatever else we could offer him apart from regular first team football. Maybe Europe if we get it. That might be the pulling point for us. It might be what could get him in possible, but I doubt it. You want to do the Jordan? You want to do the preview on my channel or yours, Steve, or our last game of the season on yours, bro? On yours, definitely, bro. Definitely on yours, man. I might do one myself on my channel, but obviously do a proper one with you on yours. So yeah, definitely on yours, man. Can always do reaction on mine if you want afterwards or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, getting back to this, I just think, well, there's no chance for us, surely. Can probably forget this one, really. But now I'm going to get on to one that seems to be where I thought we'd done this deal. Fab Romano had told us we had done this, that here we go, it's all done, it's all signed, all sealed, and we got it. We got this player. But now I'm reading this. Other articles coming up about this and saying this now. If this is supposedly a done deal, I'm not so sure now looking at this. Brentford on the brink of 20 million euro centre-back signing, but trio of Prem rivals threaten deal. So are we going to fuck this up, Brentford? Are we going to now cock this right up and not get this guy after all? Brentford are on the verge of securing their first major summer signing. Well, I thought we already had. I thought it was in the bag. I thought it was signed and done. Obviously not. With advanced talks underway for 19-year-old Austrian centre-back Yannick Schuster from RB Salzburg, although other clubs are also circling. So that's the problem. We haven't got free rein. We haven't got a clear road, a clear path to this player now. That we did have at one stage. Apparently, allegedly, we had seemed to be the only real Premier team in for him. But now, if this is the case, it's not actually us, just us. So we might not actually get this guy after all. Who knows? Although sources have confirmed that Bees have opened the channel for a 20 million, 17.2 million pounds move, including add-ons, as they look to bolster their defensive options with an eye on potential European competition next season. So, you know, but that is the thing. I thought we had this in the bag. I thought we had signed this guy, properly. And Romano was saying, Fab was saying, it's done. So I was willing to believe all that. But if this is the case, I'm not so sure. Schuster, who stands at 6'2", has quickly established himself as a first team regular at Salzburg this term, making over 25 appearances across domestic and European fixtures. A product of the club's renowned academy pathway via feeder side FC Lothringen, the versatile defender is comfortable on either side of central defence and possesses the ball-playing attributes that fit Brentford's progressive style. Capped at Austria under 21 level, he represents a classic long-term investment for Brentford's side, who have a proven track record of developing young talents into Premier League regulars. However, they must act quickly as Team Talk understands that other EPL sides are moving. Trio of Premier League rivals also keen on Schuster. While Brentford hold the strongest position, other Premier League clubs have also shown interest. Leeds United have been informed of the players' availability and are interested. Here we go. While Brighton are understood to be tracking his progress closely and may move in the next week. Well, we may not have him after all. Oh dear. What is wrong with us bees? Why are we not stinging? I thought this was happening. I was assured. Fab Romano said so. Fab Romano saying, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. It's a done deal. This may not be the case. This may not be the case. This reflects the growing reputation of the teenager, whose market value has risen sharply from an estimated €3.5 million amid consistent performances in the Austrian Bundesliga. West Ham are also noted by sources, but they are not said to be ahead of advancing in the race as things stand, or advancing in the race as things stand. The move would mark another shrewd acquisition for Brentford's recruitment team, known for unearthing hidden gems across Europe. Thing is, we ain't got it over the line by the looks of it. Schuster's physical presence combined with technical composure makes him well suited to the demands of English football. They will likely require time to adapt to the intensity of the Premier League. He's also keen to play in Europe, which Brentford look like they will gain via their league finish. As the summer transfer window approaches, all eyes remain on whether the deal can be finalised swiftly. For Salzburg, the potential departure of one of their brightest prospects highlights the club's continued role as a talent exporter, while Schuster stands on the cusp of a significant step up in his fledgling career. So maybe now this is not going to happen. That seems to be the problem here, guys. Is this going to happen still? We looked like we was getting there. We looked like it was over the line from what Fab Romano was saying. Is Fab Romano wrong for a change? Has he got this one wrong? Well, let's look at this other article. Well, it almost says the same thing, maybe, but I don't know. I just don't know now. That's worrying me. This is starting to worry me now. Mel, I'll be up to you. Yes. What's that? Well, yes, I don't know. Saying yes, but anyway. Right, so Bees in talks over sealing £17 million first summer transfer amid race for Europe. Bees wasting no time in pursuing reinforcements as they battle for top six finish this season. Brentford are in negotiations over a deal to sign Red Bull Salzburg centre-back Yarek Schuster. Standard Sport understands that while nothing has yet been signed, not yet been signed, right, okay. That's not actually done, is it? Talks have taken place over a transfer believed to be worth around €20 million, 17.2 million. Schuster has established himself as a first-team regular in Salzburg's defence making 26 appearances for the 17-time Austrian Bundesliga champions this season. The 19-year-old returned to Salzburg last summer, having spent 3 seasons at Austrian second division side FC Liefering. Comfortable playing as both a left and right-sided centre-back. Schuster's versatility would appeal to Brentford, who are preparing for the possibility of European football next season. The Bees are currently 7th in the Premier League table with 3 games to go and are on course to qualify for the UEFA Conference League. As it stands, Brentford are well stocked at centre-back, with Nathan Collins, Sepp Vandenberg, Christopher Ayer and Ethan Pinnock all in their ranks. However, with Pinnock entering the final year of his contract, Brentford could yet need defensive reinforcements, especially given that the Jamaican international is the only left-footed centre-back currently at the club. Any deal for Schuster is expected to be a long-term investment, but the Austrian under-21 international has significant first-team experience and featured 3 times for Salzburg in the Europa League this season. Brentford ended a 7-game winless run across all competitions last weekend by beating West Ham 3-0 at the GTEC Community Stadium. Keith Andrews' side travelled to title-chasing Man City on Saturday, 1 point above Brighton in 8th and a point behind Bournemouth in 6th. Just shows how tight it is, doesn't it? How close that is. But thing is, yeah, we lose, they could go above us. And it's really, I don't know. I think we got to go at City. I think we really got to try and win. Just try and go for it. It's a free hit in a way. Because I still, as I kept saying earlier on, those last 2 games could be winnable. I still think they could be winnable. Yeah, I really do. But anyway, getting back to this with this player, Yarek Schuster. Well, I'm not totally sure this is happening now. With Fabio said we'd done it. It was there. It was pretty much done, signed and sealed across the line. But is it? Is it really? I just hope we really don't fuck this up now, because it seems like we're so close to this. And as I said, I thought it was done. I thought we'd done this. I thought it was all the way. When Fabio Romano says it's pretty much done, it should be. Only we could fuck this up. So close to it, because we know what we're like in the league, in playing football. We get close to winning, and we still fuck it up near the end. We can't hang on to a lead. We've famously got history in that. Cannot hang on. So, this may not happen. It may not happen. I don't know, guys. I give up with this team sometimes. I thought it was done. I thought it was finished and done and gone. And we'd signed him. I thought it was confirmed. Obviously not, guys. Obviously not. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we dithering? Why are we sort of not got it over the line? Why have we not got this guy, locked in? Why not? I don't know. I really don't know. I just hope I'm not worrying too much about and this won't actually still happen. I think it possibly will still go ahead, but it's just worrying. when you see other teams now wanting to get him, and you think, oh God, we haven't got it done. These other teams could come in and get him from under our noses, you know. I'm not happy with that, to be honest. I thought we'd done this. No, we haven't. Anyway, I'm going to keep an eye on that, keep track of that in the next few days. Let's hope. Fingers crossed, it might still go ahead. I really do. I was so confident and I was so excited. We got a new player. We got a player already. We've done the business already for next season, especially for being in Europe and maybe being in Europe. We haven't got there yet. We're close. We're very close, but we definitely aren't there yet. And you know, I thought we move quickly and get the deal done. We got him signed up, but no, he's not totally signed up. It's not 100% confirmed yet. Oh dear. Anyway, I will be doing. This has gone on longer than I thought it would. It's nearly like 1 o'clock. 1 hour, 12 minutes so far of the stream. But anyway, it's been good. Covered a lot again. Obviously, the preview for the Man City Brentford game. Covered that and another transfer link, Rumour. Also talks about obviously Ben Mee, about obviously what a servant he's been to us, retired now. And of course, also this about Yannick Schuster, which is a little bit of a negative for me because I thought it was done. I really thought it was done. I thought it was all the way down the line. It's gone and done, and we got him. But no, we haven't. And now we're gonna have a worrying wait to see if we'll still get him, because his head could be turned now by others. Leeds now, Brighton are going to go in apparently. That would really knock me if we lose out to Brighton now. I'd really be pissed off. I really would. But anyway, hopefully not. But we'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Anyway. Follow me on Insta at Mr. B for Life 182 and sub to Mr. B Hive Football Chat. Please keep subbing and smashing those likes. I mean, I'm on 233 subs at the time being. I hope I'm still on them, because you never know sometimes. But, subs are not totally important, but I still love them. It's still a bonus for me. I feel I've achieved that people are liking what I'm doing, the content, and want to sub. And, and enjoying what I'm doing. And that helps even more. So we will see. If I can get to 250 plus, well, that'd be amazing. That would be incredible. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching live on playback. I'm going to be back possibly later today. Not sure what time, because it is Friday now. So 1 o'clock in the morning. So night or morning, whatever you like to say. But yeah, it's so it's Friday. So anyway, I will possibly be back with more of these transfer news or whatever else today. And obviously, maybe over the weekend I might do what I might. Well, I was going to do reaction to the game, of course. Whatever happens. So, anyway, thanks for watching live on playback. Thanks to some of the people that did come into the live chat. I was surprised to get anyone in, to be honest, at this time of night. But thanks to Mel and Jordan for coming in to the live chat briefly. But for the time being, guys, I'm going to bounce. I'm going to probably hit the sack very soon. Yeah. It is late, so I want to be getting to bed fairly soon. So anyway, guys, as I say, thanks again. There will be more content later today, so watch out for that. Anyway, everyone take care, and thanks for watching. I'm going to bounce. I'm out of here, guys. Thanks, everyone. Cheers, guys. Bye.